Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arabiah coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, "The Control Factor of Inflation." I got this quick clip that was showing. The man's name is Milton Friedman. He was actually telling the truth on inflation and on the wickedness of this country, and I thought it to be very enlightening and informational. So I wanted to just share it with everyone. But this is off the chain, man. I mean, when you think about this is just wicked, man, wicked. And anyway, I want to read a quick scripture before I play the video. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 32, I'll start at verse 5. This is describing the so-called white man. It says, "A vile person should be no more called liberal, nor the churl should be bountiful. For the vile person will speak violently, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the souls of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail." This is the so-called white man. This is all his hypocrisy, and what he say. He'll say one thing and he'll change it. He'll say one thing and just lie about it. So this is what they're talking about. Verse 7. It says, "The instruments of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right." So you got the righteous men that are speaking the truth, and he'll overshadow that with his lies, or with his fake science. So anyway, let me go ahead and play this. Check this out.
Because only Washington can create money. And any other attribution to other groups of inflation is wrong. Consumers don't produce it. Producers don't produce it. The trade unions don't produce it. Foreign sheiks don't produce it. Oil imports don't produce it. What produces it is too much government spending and too much government creation of money and nothing else. Inflation is made in Washington because only Washington.
So he's telling you that they get up there and they lie and they tell you that because the oil or because it is, so inflation is going to have to go up and stuff's going to, it's all lies. It's not true. They cause it and they do it to oppress, to keep going the wickedness. Sirach, chapter 33. I'm going to go to verse 14. It says, "Good is set against evil, life against death, so the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and they are two and two, one against the other." So again, this is a perfect example of the wicked man, going against the Most High, setting his lies and furthering his oppression. Now with this inflation thing and the war, it's a way to bring, men against each other, cause wars in the neighborhoods, cause wars in the stores, because what's going to happen is there's going to be a short. There's not going to be enough for everyone. So when that happens, because there's not enough, it's going to cause fighting. When these storehouses and these stores themselves and these food markets are short on food, it's going to cause confusion and chaos. 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound that every man shall heareth, and they shall suddenly be afraid." They shall suddenly be afraid. And all time, it says, "And at that time friends shall fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountain should stand still, and in 3 hours they should not run." So it's telling you that the water is going to be cut off. Not only are the friends were neighbors that were friends at one time are going to be fighting, it's going to be short of food, but we're not going to have any water. So that's going to be a very dreadful time. verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. So that seems like a great and dreadful day. Now, this is said again, and I want to read that. I want to go to 2 Ezra 15, verse 16, where it says pretty much the same thing. 2 Ezra verse 15, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. It says, "For there should be sedition among men, and invading of one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes." When it says not regard the kings nor princes, it's talking about the authority, the police, and the detectives, and the mayors and the aldermen. It says the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. I mean, they're going to do what they want to do. It says a man should desire to go into the city and should not be able. Because of the pride of the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulations. So when it says destroy with the sword, the common sword now is the gun. And lack of bread is just food. It's going to be lack of food, and it's going to be great confusion, and it's going to be mayhem because of this inflation thing. So this is where we're at, and the people in charge, they relish in this because through chaos, that's how they're going to bring forth that new world order. But they have to get the chaos going. They have to get the public, they have to get the people in the mindset where it's not enough, or get them in a mindset where it's fear. Any way you look at it, it's got to be unease times. It's got to be times of vengefulness, or times of war, or times of everything, to get these people where they can get control through their order. In the scriptures, the Bible is going to be our stability. I give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is a Rabbabaya saying shalom till next time. Lord willing, shalom.